giant T-Rex fossil skeleton, named TRX-293 Trinity, was presented to the public in Switzerland on Wednesday and will be auctioned off next month in Zurich with a starting price of $5.4 million. This incredible fossil skeleton is 3.9 meters tall and 11.6 meters long, making it the first T-Rex fossil to be auctioned in Europe and the third worldwide. TRX-293 Trinity's name comes from the 293 bones in its skeleton, and it is expected to draw a lot of attention from bidders at the auction. However, Kohler, the auction house in charge of the auction, thinks that only a group or an institution will be able to afford to buy the fossil skeleton. According to Hans Jakob Seiber, a paleontologist at the Othel Dinosaur Museum in Switzerland, finding a T-Rex fossil skeleton as complete as this one is extremely rare. Around the period of 1970 and 1980, humans had discovered fossils of fewer than 10 tyrannosaurs, and the majority of these fossils are already in museums located in the United States. Fossils only form under very specific conditions, which are not easily available everywhere and at all times. Therefore, only a small fraction of the organisms that have existed on Earth appear in the fossil record. Furthermore, most fossil samples are not perfect. Although modern programs can recreate them, they are not completely realistic. Hence, while research is important, it is also challenging and requires a lot of work. To understand fossils, we need to understand the geology of the Earth and how it impacts fossil formation. The Earth moves regularly and slowly, and as the continents separate, there are endoplasmic movements inside the planet. All these activities will push the new layer of soil and rock to cover the old surface, causing rocks to have layers that appear as vertical stripes or swirls instead of horizontal layers. Sedimentary rocks make up the Earth's surface, and Earth's motion has a significant impact on where sedimentary rocks appear and how organisms are affected during continental motion. Only a small fraction of organisms that have existed on Earth appear in fossils. How fossils are formed. Whether an organism can form a fossil or not is determined by many factors, but there are three basic factors that play a crucial role in fossil formation. First, organisms necessarily have hard parts that are hard to decompose, such as bones, shells, teeth, or wood. Even soft creatures such as insects or jellyfish can form fossils in extremely favorable conditions. Second, the dead organism must be protected from destructive effects. If its body parts are crushed or corroded, the ability of the organism to form a fossil cannot be realized. Finally, the organism must be buried and covered with material that will help it resist the harsh conditions that could cause it to decay. The carcasses of sea creatures are often very easy to form fossils. Dead marine life, after settling on the seabed, is covered with sand, which will later turn into limestone or schist, small sediments that are not easy to damage the organism's carcass. Conclusion: in summary, fossils are rare and valuable, and they provide us with a glimpse into the past of our planet and the organisms that have lived on it. The T-Rex fossil skeleton, TRX-293 Trinity, that will be auctioned in Zurich next month, is an excellent example of the rarity and importance of fossils. We should continue to study fossils and learn from them to understand the evolution of life on Earth.